Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever checked your credit score and felt that punch in the stomach feeling? Like, how is this still low? You're paying your bills, you're trying your best, but the score just refuses to move. If that sounds like you, this video is going to feel like therapy. Today, I'm not just giving solutions. I'm going deep into the real problems most Americans face with credit, the ones nobody explains properly. Credit in America is confusing. It's stressful. Sometimes it feels like the system is built to keep you in the dark. But the moment you understand what's actually holding you back, everything changes. Today, I'll walk you through why your score is stuck, why it's not your fault, and how you can finally break out of the credit trap. Part 1. The emotional reality of credit struggles. Let's be honest. A low credit score doesn't just affect your finances. It affects your mindset. You start questioning yourself like, am I irresponsible? Am I bad with money? Why am I always getting denied for the things other people get easily? But here's the truth. Most credit issues come from confusion, not failure. Nobody teaches you this in school. Banks don't explain it. Lenders don't tell you what's hurting your score, and most people are just trying to figure it out as they go along. That's why you're not alone. Millions of Americans feel the same way. Part 2. Why raising your credit score is so hard. Let's dig deeper into the real reasons credit feels impossible sometimes. Problem 1. You think paying on time is enough. Most people assume, I pay my bills, my score should be good. But the credit system doesn't work like that. You can pay on time for years and still have a low score because of one thing, your utilization. And no one tells you this until it's too late. Problem 2. You're being judged on things you didn't even know mattered. Your score cares about things you've never even heard of. Statement closing dates, average age of accounts, hard versus soft inquiries, credit mix, utilization on each individual card, how often a lender reports, outdated or wrong information on your file. This stuff is not common knowledge, and yet the system expects you to figure it out on your own. Problem 3. The bureaus make mistakes all the time. There are 3 major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Here's the crazy part. They don't always match. One bureau might show a collection you already paid. Another might show a late payment from 4 years ago that wasn't even yours. One might update balances late. Another might not show your new card for months. And you're judged based on all 3. Problem 4. Your life changed, but your credit didn't. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe a medical emergency happened. Maybe you went through a divorce. Maybe inflation hit you hard. Life happens, but your credit score doesn't care about context. It just reacts. Problem 5. You never were taught how to build credit slowly. Your first credit card probably had a tiny limit, high interest, no clear instructions. And without realizing it, that first card might have set the tone for your entire credit journey. Part 3. The silent credit killers. Now let's talk about the hidden problems, the ones almost every American deals with, but nobody talks about. Hidden problem 1. High utilization even when you pay on time. This is the big one. Credit scoring models don't care that you pay your balance every month. They only care about the balance on the day they report it. Example, your limit is $1,000. You spend $700. You pay it off on the due date, but if the bank reported on the 20th and you paid on the 22nd, your utilization was reported at 70%. Boom, score drops. Hidden problem 2. Small purchases hurt you more than you think. A lot of people use one card for groceries, gas, and small expenses and think, it's just $20 here, $50 there, I'll pay it off. But if your limit is low, those small charges keep your utilization high. Hidden problem 3. You're applying for too many cards. People get excited and apply for a store card, a travel card, a cashback card, a gas card, a pre-approved card. But every hard inquiry drops your score. If you do 4 or 5 in a few months, your score tanks, even if you never get approved. Hidden problem 4. Old accounts closing automatically. Sometimes banks close old cards because of inactivity, and when that happens, your oldest credit history disappears. Your credit age shrinks, your score drops, even though you did nothing wrong. Hidden problem 5. Collections you didn't even know existed. Medical collections are the worst offenders. A medical bill gets sent to the wrong address, insurance delays, confusion between provider and billing. Suddenly, you have a collection and you had no idea it even existed. Okay, now let's talk about solutions that actually work. Now that we've talked about the real problems, you're finally ready for the solutions. And trust me, they work. Solution 1. Drop your utilization fast. This gives the quickest results. Pay your balance before your statement closing date. Not the due date, not auto pay. Statement closing date. That's when they report. Solution 2. Check all 3 credit reports. Go to annualcreditreport.com, download everything. Highlight wrong balances, old addresses, accounts you don't recognize, negative items past 7 years, duplicate accounts. If something is wrong, dispute it. If the bureau can't verify it, they must remove it. Solution 3. Ask for a limit increase without a hard pull. This instantly lowers utilization. Just call your bank and say, "Can I request a credit limit increase without a hard inquiry?" Solution 4. Become an authorized user. This alone can boost a score by 20 to 60 points if the primary user has high limit, low utilization, long history, no late payments. Solution 5. Use Experian Boost. If it helps you, it works best if you don't already have a lot of accounts. Solution 6. Build new positive history. If your file is thin, consider a secured credit card, a credit builder loan, a rent reporting service, or a low-limit starter card. Part 5. The mindset shift. Most important. Listen, your credit score isn't a reflection of your intelligence, worth, or potential. It's just a number. A score that you can rebuild, fix, and grow, no matter where you're starting from. Once you understand the problems, the system becomes easier. And now, you understand it better than most people. All right, before you go, comment below. Which credit card do you use? Chase, Capital One, Citi, Discover, Amex? I'll make a video breaking down exactly how to raise your score depending on your card. Like the video, subscribe for more US finance content, and I'll see you in the next one.